Shamai Elite Dangerous Chums, and welcome to another stream. And this one is a bit of an exploration stream, but we're also going to watch the premiere of the new spaceship with FDev as they talk us through whatever's to come in the game. Also, I'm out in the Colonia area doing a bit of exploration while we do that. So hopefully this is all going to turn out well. Let's just make sure we've got all the sound working just to be sure. Let's see, where are we? Where am I? Am I here?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
Wonderful. Get the freak out of here. We do that. There we go. Hopefully... Okay, we got noise, that's good. That's nice. So... We've got a stream going, and we seem to have some kind of audio, which is nice because it took a while to get it working. But we've yet to have the stream. That's going to start off the stream. We're yet to have the announcement with regards to the potential new ship yet, and that's going to be on 1800. So we've got another 13 minutes. Now, I put in the image a picture of the new ship, which has been shown, and I think it was Commander Meccan that pointed out that it looks a bit like an Caspian Explorer. I'm inclined to believe him. It's that triangular kind of shape. You can see there, if you look to the left there, you can see that it's got that kind of Caspian Explorer kind of shape, but with those engines that are folded out. So it's like they've added extra engines on an Caspian Explorer. So that, to me, doesn't sound great for exploration with regards to exobiology, unless they change the landing footprint, which hopefully they do, to make it at least as good as the Mandalay, but you'd ideally want it to be a little bit better than that, so that would be nice. We're in the middle of Colonia, and we're gonna, I think I might be in open, I can't remember what I went into. I'm sure people who are my chums can see where I am, can see where I'm exploring at the moment, but we're just doing a bit of general exploration. I'll have to keep an eye on your messages as well, so forgive me if I don't see you because I'm dual screening until that FDev chat ends. I'll just keep checking it every now and then between jumps. But welcome to the stream if you've joined, and thank you very much for joining. For those who do join, 11 bodies, not too bad. Have we got any... Oh, I forget about it. Let's just super cruise out and just see what we've got out there. I'm in I'm kind of the arse end of nowhere, but not in a good kind of place yet with regards to finding the good stuff, it seems. There's lots of people on the FDev stream. You can tell from the chat they're all wanting a combat ship and all sorts of things coming in. But really, you know, it sounds like it's going to be an exploration ship with regards to the hints they've been dropping, and you've got Distant Worlds 4 coming up as well. So what have we got here? High metal content, yeah, we like that. So they might just be tying it in with Distant Worlds 4, but I kind of wish it was, I really wish it was the Sidewinder Mark II that they were releasing rather than whatever they've got planned, because it looks like a medium ship. So it's just, I don't see what it's going to offer that's new, but that might be interesting. To have, you know, how is it going to beat the Mandalay? That's the interesting point, because that's going to be tricky, isn't it? It's a hard one to beat for jump range, so what is it going to offer if not jump range, and if it's not a smaller footprint, which I don't quite see how they're going to do it, because a Mandalay has an amazing footprint for the size of ship, and if we're looking at a ship the similar size to an Caspian Explorer, then I don't know, maybe it'll be the same as the Mandalay, not too much different. So for exobiology, I'm not expecting anything great, but people talk about being able to scan the plants from the ship, and I think, to me, that would spoil the whole purpose of exobiology, in a way. That would spoil it in a bit, in a peedy bit. So, yeah, I understand jumping out 3 times can be frustrating, mainly with the plants that are quite hard to find up in the hills with hard spots to landing, where you can just find one plant that you can land on and scan. Why can't you just scan one? Well, what are we looking for? High metal, rich metal bodies, that's what we want. Come on. It's there it is. There she blows. How many we got? We've got 2 more. This the other one? That's it, done it. Oh, what we didn't do is we didn't start off with our thingy bob. So I need to Oh, look at this. This is a bit of a world of nonsense there. There's a load of nothing there. Who's discovered it? Has anyone discovered it already? Apparently not. Yeah, let's have a look. Anyone joined? Anyone joined? Hello, Matthew. Hello. Yeah, I'm not monitoring the chat because of my screen double screen. I need a third screen, basically. Yeah, new mechanic. Yeah, that's got to be it. I'll shut the freak up as well once we start the screen, and I'll probably reverse it to make their screen a bit bigger, and I'll probably just exasperate. Hopefully, not make too much noise or spit my tea out with whatever they have to say. Yeah, it does need to be a bit more. I hope it is a bit more new stuff. I've run out of imagination today. It's been a busy day. Lots of things, jobs. But yeah, I'm hoping for something. I mean, it's got to be interesting because it's going to have something that's Explorer specific, hasn't it? I mean, I wonder what that is. As that, it seems to be the trend they're going now. They're going for these, specific kind of ships. Oh, let's go out this way. I don't know what's out there. What's over there? Let's see if we can plot some routes, which would be good. 47 jumps. Don't know where the hell I'm going. Just plotting randomly. Let's do it. See if we can find some ELWs. Not found any yet. I've only just started though. In my move off from Colonia. I've just finished my engineering grind at Colonia. Finally, I had 3 more engineers to finish off there. It's done. Dusted. What time are we on? We got 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. New Farg ship? That'd be nice. I don't know if I'm ready for Fargoids again yet. I think still, because I'm assuming it'll be quite a prolonged grind, but what I wouldn't mind with Fargoids, if it's just a slight incursion, nothing too big, just a little bit to keep you going that you don't need to commit to for a long time. Because the last Fargoid war, I mean, it wasn't massively long, but I don't know. It just seemed to be quite a long one for me. I did vaguely learn how to do some combat, some Fargoid combat, which I thought was beyond me, but thanks to the Anti-Xeno initiative, they helped me along with my build, etc. to do that. Millions of planets here. But yeah, that would be a nice change, because we've already got the Mandalay. We've not got a Fargoid specific. That's what they want to do, but I reckon they'll do that with the next Fargoid adventure, which we're probably a way off that. Who knows though? Who knows what kind of crazy things are on the way. What have we got? Icy bodies, rocky bodies. Rocky icy bodies. Gas giants, obviously. I mean, this is, to me, I think what I'm finding here is people that have just abandoned them because it offers rubbish stuff, and I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing, in scanning these at all, because they're not going to give me anything good, are they? I should just give up on them and move on to the next system. What are we on? We've got a few bits and pieces there. We've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes till launch. Hopefully I've got all the sound set up nicely for them dudes. I need to do my screen as well, but I'll flip the screen to make them on the big screen. Yeah, I wish I had more time to set it up, but I've had a few audio problems, as you get before these things. I was incredibly busy day, not had time to set this up as much as I wanted to. I wasn't even planning on doing this, but I didn't think I'd have the time. But yeah, spoke some nonsense. After FDev announced what they announced, bit of speculation. I mean, I'm kind of out of speculation really, other than exploration, because that's what I happen to be doing, and I think that is the theme. That's what everything's hinting towards. I tried getting into Fargoid combat again recently, and it didn't go well. It's terrible. Okay, let's keep going. Come on. Let's check the chat. Actually, let's check the chat. Need to double screen it. Yeah, it is. The new Distant Worlds. It's something I hope I mean, I'll just have to abandon whatever CGs bounce during Distant Worlds, and unless it's something really good for coming back to. But I imagine a lot of my gameplay will be Distant Worlds once it cracks off. So I'm out in Colonia, just messing around. I'll probably come back, I don't know. Well, I will come back for the Distant World stuff. Once we're on for that. January, isn't it? So we're not long off now. Tie up any other loose ends I've got with videos that I was planning on making. Yeah, once we know the new ship, we'll know where we're going and know what we need to prepare for, which I assume they'll release in time for Distant Worlds if it is an explorer ship, which, you know, it would make sense. And will they put a CG, an exploration CG with that to kick things off? Yep, they certainly will, but new gameplay. Maybe, I mean, they're all talking about new plants and stuff in that permit locked world, isn't it? HIP, what's its face? Everyone's getting excited about that, but everyone's got bored as well because it's such a bit of a job, isn't it? What are we on? 58. I got my pen and paper ready as well. Anyway, that's what's important, to write down the jazz. Maybe I'll go on mute. No, I'm not going to mute it. I'll just use self-control to not swear. When it's not an exploration ship, it's a combat ship. To replace the what is it? The Corvette. When they release the Anaconda Mark II, gotta be. Well, that could be an exploration ship as well, the Anaconda Mark II, which that definitely isn't. But that would be interesting in the future, distant future. But yeah, I may bury this ship. If it's an exploration ship, I'll have to. It's kind of where I'm going to, and it's going to affect Distant Worlds, isn't it? So I need to test it out on Distant Worlds. Hopefully I can just throw it on somebody's carrier, which I think there are some carriers going with shipyards, so I'll be able to switch ships easily, hopefully. I don't just want to take one ship, because I want to test the other ships that currently exist as well out. Viper, example. What are we on? 59 minutes, come on. Okay, maybe I should change the screens now in anticipation. Alright, see if I can make this thing work. Big screen on. Big screen on, and game capture is still on in the background. Let's just put game capture to the front. No game capture to the front. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Small. I mean, I'll just have to jiggle that around to inhibit it over here. Hopefully it's not too bothersome. Right, well, because I'm doing boring stuff here, it's all kind of boring stuff. What's expected? Set up fast travel. Yeah, I mean, I meant to do that when I came to Colonia, but I just didn't have time. I had to travel for work. Bags packed out the door, that kind of job. And I jumped on the carrier, just had enough time to get a few ships flown over to the carrier. It was fortunately coinciding jumping over that weekend. So, but yeah, I still need to figure out that, you know, the what is it, the sidewind destruction kind of thing. I think Meckham covered it. Somebody else invented it though. I need to figure that out for the fast travel, just in case some disaster. Oh, hello. Here it is. Can we put it on big screen? Come on, big screen. There we go, big screen. Maybe we'll get rid of chat as well. Nice. And hopefully that will all work out. Okay, what's going on? Oh, it's Weedle's Spotlight Hour. Who cares? Yeah, I don't know why I play Pokemon Go. I need to stop. I seriously need to stop playing Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go got released at a really sad time in my life, and I don't know, you just can't let go sometimes. of Pokemon Go. Ridiculous. Ridiculous game. Don't play it. I've too far gone now. In Pokemon Go. Gets me out walking, jogging, etc. Hopefully the sound's all good. Come on. There we go. I'm getting good sound, so that's alright. My voice is probably a distant, squeaky voice in the background. Hey. Okay, I've got a lot of jazz to scan here. Come on, it was supposed to be 1800. It's 1801 now. Christ almighty, these guys are terrible. What the hell? Who's running this show? I mean, I don't set times up because I just don't have that kind of life. I can set specific times up to stream regularly. But come on, guys. This is FDev. What are you doing? We got a countdown. We haven't got a countdown, but the countdown should have started before 1800, and it should have been on 1800. Sorry, that's just the way I work. And this is a weird world of YouTube where a time is at a time. Just in case people missed it, and I'm normally that person that misses it as well, in fairness, so it's good for me, an alternate reality me that doesn't have time and is still working and can't quite make it, and yet can still load this up. Okay, it's alright if you can't hear me, I'm just talking nonsense as well, if my volume isn't up enough. I don't want to obscure the main story here, is FDev's game, until we get to the end of it, and then I can come back. Baby, come back. Oh yes, icy buddies, more tea baker. Only one left. Nice. Why have I got a Chrome installer? Go away. Just noticed that. Oh no. That's terrible. Terrible Chrome. Yeah, Corvette Mark II. You know what? I want the Anaconda Mark II, but yeah. Corvette Mark II would be interesting. I don't know. There's lots of talk about it. I want those mining miniguns to be huge and to be on the Corvette Mark II. Only the Corvette Mark II though. I think that would be hilarious, mainly for fun, because it'd be fun. But you know what would be better? I don't want it to be on the Corvette Mark II. I want, and this is going to be wrong, yeah? I want it to be the T10 Mark II and to have 4 weaponized mining miniguns firing at once, because that'd just be overkill. That'd be awesome. But I don't know. The T10 Mark II, but maneuverable. Maneuverable T10 Mark II, crazy maneuverable. Like Anaconda, maybe even Corvette maneuverable T10 Mark II. That'd be stupid, don't get me wrong. But to make it top tier. But yeah, sensibly, it would be something, a build on either the Anaconda or the Corvette, in my mind, to make a decent large. But a T10 Mark II, at least with regards to mining miniguns, that would be crazy. And story-wise, that would make sense to me. Here we go.
Greetings, Commanders. Zach here from Frontier with your latest roundup of Elite Dangerous news. We've got plenty to discuss today, from the recently released Type 11 Prospector to an update on the status of system colonization, including the return of a new but familiar type of station, a brand new ship, and the first information on a significant new feature coming to the game. In case you missed it, great news for all the mining commanders out there. The ultimate modern mining vessel from Lakon has landed. The Type 11 Prospector launched into ARC's early access on the 23rd of September, and since then, commanders have been getting the most out of it in the recent Lakon Spaceway's Mining Trials community goal. The Type 11 Prospector is a beautiful mining machine, but if you didn't know, it also packs some interesting modules to make your life in the asteroid fields of space that little bit easier. First of all, the Prospector houses a size 5 optional internal slot that allows you to house a brand new Mark II mining limpet controller.
We know about
this nifty controller allows up to 14 limpets active at once, and the ability to launch collector and prospector limpets. Perhaps the more striking addition is the new mining volley repeater. This new mining tool is only available on the Prospector due to its Mark II large mining tool hardpoint, and it packs a serious punch. This new tool fires specially designed projectiles to maximize the number of fragments extracted from an asteroid, granting a higher yield when laser mining. Also, whilst laser mining, you'll find the tool has a chance to produce a higher density fragment, like those found via abrasion point mining. What are you waiting for? Take to the stars in the Prospector right now, or head to elitedangerous.com/prospector to learn more about the ship and the brand new Galactic Edition, which includes the first ever animated holo kit. It's been 8 months since we first offered up the keys of the galaxy to you, the commanders, via the system colonisation beta. And what have you done? Everything we were hoping for, and more. You have currently made over 100,000 claims, colonised over 75,000 systems, built over 270,000 facilities, and delivered over 7 billion units of cargo.
Yeah.
Along the way, we've made a significant number of tweaks and changes based off your feedback and the data we continue to monitor here at Frontier. A recent change is the ability to demolish previously completed or in-progress construction efforts. So, if you're a commander focusing on just one system, you now have the opportunity to edit your system if you like. Another neat change from the September update is the ability to see system colonization commodity requirements when selecting a system on the galaxy map. This means you can figure out everything you need for a colonization effort without having to make the trip to the system itself or keep a separate note. At this point, we're really happy with the state of system colonization, and we can confirm our plans for the mechanic to exit beta on the 11th of November with an update that contains a significant amount of bug fixes and quality of life improvements across system colonization, power play, and the BGS. But what does the end of beta mean? For us, exiting beta means we're happy with the feature set and general state of the mechanic. However, this doesn't mean that we're no longer going to be monitoring the data or listening to feedback. With the mechanics and balance now firmly in a state we are happy with, the team can keep track of how commanders around the galaxy are getting on in their efforts to claim the stars. Speaking of claiming the stars, have you felt like a certain station type has been missing from Elite Dangerous all these years? You may remember a bobblehead we released last year as part of the Ruby anniversary celebrations. Did you catch the hint? We're excited to reveal that the Dodec station type is coming to Elite Dangerous. This new station type, that commanders who played previous Elite titles may recognize, will be unlockable for 50,000 ARCs on the 11th of November, alongside the update to system colonization. Let's dive into the details. The Dodec signifies the current pinnacle of station engineering, a dodecahedron-shaped behemoth from Brewercorp. Sitting at the Tier 3 level, the Dodec provides your system with a higher population and standard of living, as well as increased tech level, wealth, and development level compared to its currently available counterparts. Perhaps the main draw for commanders is the interest that human tech brokers have taken in this new type of station. This unique service will be present in stations for the first time with the Dodec, meaning your system can become a great hub for reinforcing ships with some of the best technology on the market. The Dodec can only be purchased once. When you purchase a Dodec from the game store, you'll secure an instant build credit, which can be redeemed at any time to instantly fulfill the commodity requirements of a Dodec station in your system, provided you satisfy the usual system colonization conditions to place such a starport. Alongside this one instant build credit, you'll also unlock the option to construct a Dodec just like any other facility within system colonization via the usual resources. We can't wait to see this iconic staple of the Elite Galaxy stake its rightful place in the growing bubble in November. Next up, shall we talk about a new ship?
Is it the Asp Explorer? Oh, it's a Starship Enterprise. Asp Enterprise.
That is right. We're excited to announce that the next ship coming to Elite Dangerous is Zorgon Peterson's Caspian Explorer. Expanding on the legacy of the Mandalay, the Caspian is a large ship built for daring adventurers. Its signature rounded hull frames a panoramic cockpit that will offer its crew a breathtaking view of the stars as they chart the unknown. Assembled in the same shipyards that produced the legendary Panther Clipper Mark II, the Caspian Explorer's internal structure is compatible with some new Mark II modules, including a breakthrough frameshift drive that takes neutron supercharged jumps to a new level. Thanks to a sleek landing profile, the Caspian can also touch down more easily on rugged planetary terrain, defeating icy ridges, volcanic plains, or jagged cliffs. Mind that gravity though. You might even spot an interesting plating pattern on the hull, but we'll save that for another time. We'll reveal more soon, but we're happy to announce that the Caspian Explorer is due to enter Elite Dangerous via ARC's early access in December. At the start of this year, we laid out the roadmap for 2025, including 4 new ships and 2 feature updates. We're going to take a little bit more time than initially announced to bring you the winter feature so that we can focus on improvements across power play, system colonisation, and the BGS in November, as well as making sure we get the feature itself right. With that in mind, we're now aiming for an early 2026 release. But that doesn't mean we can't talk about it. We're thrilled to announce that the next major feature coming to Elite Dangerous is titled Operations. Operations are a new set of multi-phase scenarios for Odyssey players to engage in. These exciting new scenarios can take place both on foot and in space, and are designed to offer you and up to 3 other commanders challenging obstacles to overcome. Operations will give you a chance to explore some parts of Elite Dangerous never seen before. For example, one of the launch operations will see you explore the internals of a megaship for the very first time in a hostile environment. In one scenario, for example, you may start with high-octane ship versus ship combat, and after depleting enemy forces, you and the rest of your team board a megaship to continue the assault on foot, exploring newly created areas. The initial release will launch with multiple operations, with more being added over time and at varying levels of difficulty. In the long term, you can expect some operations to revolve around combat, some around mining, and more elements of Elite Dangerous as the feature expands. Operations will be repeatable, and completing them will give you access to rewards that are hard to obtain elsewhere in the galaxy. Whilst operations will now be coming in early 2026, as a first stage of this update, we'll be performing a balancing pass of on-foot combat in early December alongside the release of the Caspian Explorer that will include some AI improvements, which we'll have more to share on nearer the time. We hope you're just as excited as we are for this next step in Elite Dangerous, and we can't wait to share more. And that's a wrap for this show. Keep your eyes peeled on our social channels to learn more about system colonisation, the Dodec, the Caspian Explorer, and, of course, operations.
There we have it. Right. Didn't expect that. Oh, we don't want that screen. The other screen. Get it off. Get it off. No. The other one. Right, okay. That should be the game showing. There it is. Nice. Yeah, that's an interesting proposition. I don't quite understand how... I don't know how to take it, to be honest. A large explorer... It does amazing, super special neutron jumps. It looks like the Starship... Well, not the Enterprise. It looks... It's like a little bit like the Enterprise. It's like something off Star Trek. Is it like that one... like when Deep Space Nine, when they got a spaceship? Is it look like that? It's kind of the chunky shape to that, but I can't even remember what that ship was called. It was the best Star Trek spaceship that I enjoyed. So... They talked about easy planetary landings with a large ship as well, which, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, clearly it won't work for exobiology with regards to just finding an easy exobiology kind of plants, just actually scanning plants by landing right next to the plants with your Starship Enterprise. I'm going to call it the Enterprise because, let's face it, it's huge. It's huge. The Asper Prize, yeah, exactly, the Asper Prize. With the Asper Prize, the prize is, if you manage to land it next to Fungoida, you get a massive prize from FDev. It's good, it's going to be interesting to see what new... I mean, the new feature sounds interesting as well. But the Explorer ship, I'd be interesting to know how that's going to feature in. I'm probably grudgingly going to have to buy it. I wanted it to be a small one, but a large ship, exactly what I don't want. I'm not really a large ship explorer. I'm more of a medium or small ship explorer kind of guy. But I'm gonna have to use it. It looks like Starship Enterprise, so it's got to be done. I'm gonna have to buy it for credits. Is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be even more credits? Am I going to be able to afford it? They might hike the prices even more. Who knows? But what was interesting out of that was the operations, the assault of the megaships. I'm quite interested in that because I want to. I mean, I want to do some more on-foot gameplay. I've got all my modules and that'd be quite useful. I think that will be good. I mean, it could be good content. I'm not going to say it's definitely going to be. It's promising. I like the sound of it. That's the right direction. It's something the community's been talking about, I think, for a long time, wanting to explore within those megaships and do a bit of combat or sneaking around or something involving them. That'll be mega interesting. So I like it. I like what I'm hearing. I don't like the Dodecahedron Station. For me, I don't like the sound of that. It's 50,000 arcs. That's why I don't like the sound of it. And it seems to be doing exactly what the new ships are doing with regards to system colonisation. You know, it's going to give you probably unreal boosts beyond anything that you can get without arcs. So, to me, it's got to be pay to win, hasn't it? It's got to be. I don't know how you win at colonisation. I really don't. But if it's not one of those early release jobs, which I think it sounds like it's not going to be just an early release jobber, it's going to be one of those that you have to actually just pay for. Was that one-off payment to unlock it, or is it for every single one? 50,000 arcs, that's way too rich for my blood. You know, I can't afford that. I mean, I can afford to pay it, but just morally, that's not really my thing. You know, I'm into playing games that you pay for. The whole way that they do it is not my thing, you know. But that's what we've got. That's how the game is. Argon, we don't want that. That's how the game's coming into play now, unfortunately. So yeah, what do you think about that? Do you feel positive about it? Do you think that's? I mean, overall, I think it's good. I like what I'm hearing. I may have some disagreements, personal ones. Based on my own kind of gameplay, etc. But I think a new large explorer ship, if it offers I'll be interested to know exactly what it offers. You know what would be the dream? And now what they did not say is that they're offering an SLF hangar with an SLF that can land on the planet. That would be the dream, obviously. But it's not something that's going to happen. From the sounds of it. Who knows? It's still early days. It's only the teaser. We didn't get to learn very much else other than it's a large ship that's obviously going to be better than it's got to be better than the Mandalay jump range. It's got to be, to make it worthwhile, that large investments. That's got to be the positive, and obviously the negative is it's huge. So if you'd hope for exobiology it's generally worse than the Mandalay. That's what it should be. Who knows though? Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, something for the Trekkies. Yeah, it's good. They'll have some. I mean, they've got kind of something for the Star Wars folk with the crates, the Crate Phantom, being kind of Millennium Falcon-esque. So why not? I certainly agree with that. I like the look of it. The style is good. Excellent. It's an excellent looking ship. So I'm overall positive and looking forwards to seeing the ship, even though it's not maybe it won't be my cup of tea, but who knows? You never know what they're going to come out with. Oh, nobody's got this one either. I suspect it's going to be a rubbish one. Yeah, 100 light years. Well, that's the question, isn't it? I mean, the Mandalay, it's very close. It's 99, or it's very close to 100, isn't it? The Mandalay, is it 99 point something? Yeah, a special fighter that can cruise the system, or that can land on planets and then take off to the mothership. Something like that would be ideal. I think. I think that would be excellent. But yeah, breaking the 100 light year jump barrier. I think it's got to really. I mean, it doesn't have to. It depends on what else it offers. I'd say the large ship, it's got to offer the jump range to give you that advantage for getting out places quickly. But if it was combined with some kind of ship that can land, a small ship, a micro small ship, as small as the Sidewinder, that can land on planets, if you had that, then anything's a game, you know. Ideally something that'll do similar to the Mandalay, a little bit better. So if it's a little bit better, I think that'll push it into 100. But yeah, as long as it's going to offer, you know, it's going to offer something that's of benefit over what we have out there right now. So that's a peedy bit better. Oh, there's a water world out there. Well, I may as well scan these ones. Maybe I'll head for that water world. I don't know where I am. Let's have a little look. What time are we on? 1822. So yeah, maybe they held on. So it wasn't a long one, so that was good. It was concise and to the point. But you know what annoyed me? If it could carry a DBX, yeah, anything. If it could carry any small ship, your small ship of choice. Only one hangar for that. That to me would be excellent. I think that would be worth its weight in gold. I'm not sure how it's going to affect the balance, to be honest, and it's but I don't know. It could work. It could work definitely. What was I going to say? The Asp Voyager, yeah. Yeah, the Caspian Explorer. Caspian. That's a band, isn't it? It's a C, it's a band. I don't know if I like the band. I don't remember any of the song at all, so it's pop music, so probably not. Oh, is it Casabian? Same thing. They're all the same to me, these new bands. It's not even a new band, it's an old band now, isn't it? All the new kids are like, who are they? But yeah, there's lots of good stuff in that stream. I like it. But what I found hilarious was that's what I was going to say, is that they went on about the T11, but it's like the T11's gone. It's history. I know they've got to do it for sales, you know, but it's gone. It's over. If you've bought it, you've bought it. If you've not, you know, I wouldn't bother. I'd wait. I know it's going to be months. I know it's going to be a long time before it comes out, but come on. It's all going to be orientated around, you know, the exploration. That's all where it's going to be geared up towards. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't buy it now. You know, because if you, I suppose if you're coming back to the game after a really long break and you don't realise it exists and you're into mining, obviously, yeah, you know, you're going to buy it. But if you're not, you're not. You know, buy it once it gets released, because it sounds like you're gonna need your ARCs to purchase the Starship Enterprise. It'll cost a fair bit, so I mean, hopefully it'll just be the same as the Panther, and they'll just do it. I suppose that's fair. That's the way prices are now. But who knows what kind of crazy stuff they're gonna come out with. Yeah, I mean, the cutters, you're fine with a cutter. You don't need to go to the T11. And I think if your sale point is more than 20 minutes, I think I had 20 minutes or more, like if you're using a cutter with Torville mining lasers, it's going to beat the T11 probably, or it's going to be close enough that it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. But if you're mining in system, the T11 is always the best one, especially obviously if you've got a medium pad. But I did it with the Panther. I've not done it with the cutter, but with the Panther, with my numbers, the Panther Clipper, which is the one with 7 Torville mining lasers. So that's what makes it the cream of the crop with regards to large ships and laser mining. It was better than the T11 based on 20 minutes transit. I think that was a return trip as well. 20 minutes. So it's going to be anything in system, T11. So merit mining is probably the T11 is probably the best in most scenarios, unless you're undermining and stuff. Yeah, another month. Yeah, I mean, hopefully another month. I really don't know what kind of crazy decisions they make. So yeah, what are we in? We're still in October. Maybe it might be a peedy bit longer than that. Hey, Waterworld, there it is. There it is, the very last one. We got it in the end. But there is lots of interesting stuff from that stream. A lot of interesting stuff. So we're happy with that. Maybe I'll put my, let's have a look. Where's my Elite Observatory? Get that on the go. We can have that voice coming on. Yeah. I don't know. The 256. It's but the thing is, it's so overpowered. The T11. I know it sounds rubbish, but if you're doing like 10-minute transits, it's better. I mean, this is all skill related as well with these numbers, so I could be doing it rubbish. But for my numbers, the Panther Clipper Mark II, and of course the what have we got? We got the Corvette with the 300 and was it 320 cargo with standard units, standard cargo. It was bettering that, so that's how ridiculously kind of OP it is for short time mining basically. But it bettered the Panther Clipper Mark II with like 800 and odd cargo. If you're doing transit of 10 minutes, so yeah, that's with standard kind of cargo. I don't know if there's any kind of offset with longer kind of time periods with slightly bigger cargo, but I don't know. I only did a little bit of limited testing on that, but I was surprised. I didn't do a video on it because I don't have consistent numbers yet. I'm not sure I will. I'm not sure I'm that bothered with it. I think I liked the T11 being, the concept of it being more of a core miner rather than being a laser miner, but doing laser mining on top, and I think it just ruined it for me. When you invest all those materials and time, refining your ships, when you have something that comes along which is really, really basic like the T11, the setup, there's only really one setup for it. Of course, it's actually two setups, shielded or shieldless. That's it. Because it's just, yeah, kind of crazy. I don't know. But yeah, I found it all a little bit disappointing. What have we got? Anything good? No. No rocky ice walls. Let's jump. Yeah. Actually, stop the charge. Have I actually done? Yeah, I mean, there's the look. I'm not talking about mapped mining as well. If you're into mapped mining, then this is completely random mining. So, yeah, you're right. It's all the look of the asteroids. But I've got enough numbers in there to, estimate and that, and to come up with reasonable enough estimates and that. But yeah, if you're doing mapped mining, then that's a different kettle of fish as well. So. Yeah, but I have a lot of numbers from. I did like a series of videos on merit mining, with lots of numbers on how many merits per minute it was, and yeah, you've got to do lots of runs, which is lots of hours of work, and then they changed merit mining to ruin it for me, and now they have the new. Boost that you get from being in a wing or whatever, being in a squadron, sorry, not a wing, that gives you that, what is it, 20% boost. Yeah, with the T11, I think often it was 15 minutes, but I think I got it down to 10 minutes with 256. But yeah, 10 minutes was pretty much the odd one out, I think. I struggled to get it. It was between probably 13 and 15 for a lot of the time, minutes to fill up a 256. 322 was a bit... I think it was 322 with the super special cargo, which was a little bit... peed a bit longer than that. Let's have a look what we've got. Rocky bodies, asteroid clusters. So I can see why nobody's bothered with that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, but your 800 cargo took a long time. It was a long time messing about. I pretty much rarely filled up the 800. Although, that was a lot of my mining with the Panther 2 was using the standard setup with 4 2D mining lasers. But if you use the 7 1D pre-engineered Torville mining lasers and 3 2D mining lasers, it's a beast. I mean, the numbers are crazy. It seems to me like it's almost as good, you know, in some runs it was doing better than the Anaconda and the Corvette, which are, you know, they got 8A distributors on them, which is crazy with those Torville mining lasers. It was pretty much a beast, but I don't think it was better than them on the whole. It's all luck related. It's luck related as well. 9 bodies. Is it worth bothering with? Oh, let's just have a little look and see. Rockies and high metal content and water worlds. Oh, right, now why not? Let's just see what we've got. Has anyone discovered it yet and handed in the data? No, they've not. Hooray! That's, yeah. What average time mining cutter? An hour and 25, an hour and 45. Yeah, that's about similar to. I think it's similar to mine. That I've not got my spreadsheet up with all the numbers. It wasn't far off that. It's a bit of a variation. I'm not going to get my spreadsheet out. I'm not going to go into numbers and get it terribly excited by numbers, because it's a route of doom when you just focus on the numbers. I think as well you want to fly the ship you enjoy, and the cutter was one that I enjoyed them all. To be honest, I enjoyed. One of my favourites was the Anaconda. I preferred it over the cutter, although the mining rate wasn't as good because it's smaller cargo than the Corvette. But the cutter was also excellent. I liked the cutter. It was a really nice mining ship, and I say was. It's as if I'm never going to use it again. And I have used it, but not since. I don't think I've used it much since the T11 came out. So. Yeah, and I liked the other one. What I liked was a T9. I did a crazy build with Torville mining lasers, probably 2 Torville. Sorry, probably I can't remember the numbers, but I've got a video on it somewhere. T10. I was a little bit disappointed by the T10, if I'm honest. The T10, it did that thing where it smashed. You know when it smashes your prospector against the hull. What's going on, dude? What am I doing? Yeah, it did that a bit too much for me. And I'm often lazy. I've got my cargo holder open when I'm doing the old when I'm flying between asteroids, which is crazy. It's not efficient, but you know, you've got to do it the way you like doing it, and you've got to be, you know, you get consistency. And I don't think it's boring. I think, like Meccan was saying, that it's a boring activity, and it can get boring, but then it's just time to do a new activity. I think I do get bored with mining eventually. And then I find a new activity, you know, get a few months out of it and then come back to it. Core mining, I really wanted to get into core mining again. I'm not very good at core mining, but the T11 ruined it I did a little bit of core mining with the T11, but not enough, because I thought, what's the point? And I really wanted to do some merit mining with it, but, well, there's the water world. We got it. I don't know, the T11 was such a great ship, but also a massive disappointment to me on what a medium ship ideally should be. And I don't know. I liked the mining minigun. I liked that was good, but also crazily overpowered. It just didn't make sense to me. It still doesn't make sense. And you know, lore-wise, it ruins laser mining as well. You think about it. Oh, why is my thing? Oh, my monitor isn't on. I've not even got the observatory. You see, I just get off on one about laser mining, and let's start the monitor up. There we go. I crack off about laser mining and the T11 and start moaning without, and it's clearly meant sulfur dioxide. Nice. That might have some stratum tectonicus and sulfur dioxide. Again, we're going to go to those two. But people think I'm wrong. Let's turn. I'm not on call tonight, which is nice, so I can go on silent mode. I was on call last night, but no phone calls. That's always good. Especially, but the cat woke me up at 3 in the morning, which is ridiculous. And 3 o'clock was kind of one of the crucial times with regards to being on call with the what I expected to occur, which actually was a non-event. Actually, didn't matter. Can we reopen? Yeah, crack on that. Don't care. What are we looking for? We're looking for some planets. So we've got potential for Stratum Tectonicus. Only Stratum Tectonicus? Both of these Stratum Tectonicus guaranteed, it says. Happy days. I was just going to say it's a good chance. Oh, Luke. Loop of shame. Oh, the new exploration ship is called the Caspian Explorer. It's a great name. I don't know if it is. I don't know. I think I was hoping it was going to be. I mean, Meccan sold me on the Asp Explorer because it looked like an Asp Explorer from the back if you fold the engines out, but it's not at all. It's more like a chubby Python on the back, but with like the Starship Enterprise disc welded on the front, but merged with the back end. It's like a chop shop kind of job. It's a really good looking ship. I like it. It's definitely, it's obviously Star Trek. I mean Star Wars, same thing. Related. I am quite excited about it just because of the look of it. Oh, they got the new video. Yeah, I did the video on this. I did the video on the stream as part of the stream because I couldn't be bothered watching their video and not getting some exploration done, basically, rather than trying to. I forgot. So we got bacterium and stratum. Oh, stratum's just in a peedy little funny place. What's that all about? Yeah, the video was all sales. It was mainly sales. It was a sales video for the T11, which is what I've just been wanging on about. Nice. Yeah, it's all out now. It's at the start of the stream, but check out if you look for, if you don't want to go to the start of the stream, if you look for the what is it, FDev Frontier, their own kind of. I should have put it in a link. I was so delayed setting this thing up because I wasn't going to do the stream. Or I was going to do a stream, but I wasn't going to do it while talking about the T11. The T11, sorry, the Caspian Explorer. But yeah, it's the video's all out. But I'm not talking, but I do minimise the Explorer bit, so there may be some slightly irrelevant bits missing, perhaps. I don't think I covered up anything that was relevant. But yeah, you're probably better off watching the Frontier one. But it's interesting. It's an exciting looking ship. And also we've got a new station in for... we've got a new space station for 50,000 arcs coming out. A Dodec station for people into colonisation. Hilarious. But the interesting bit was something called operations. Which gives us like, operations, missions... Oh, sorry, hiccups. Caramel tea, it's repeat on me. Anyway, but you get the chance to assault a megaship. So this is probably some sneaky, silent and deadly kind of stuff, clonking people on the heads. Hopefully they have a samurai sword that you can stab people in sneaky. That'd be the dream. Chop the heads off, like in GTA in the good old days when you had the samurai sword for chopping people's heads off. That was brilliant. Or just a combat knife. If they release a combat knife. But for 10,000 arcs, you know what, I'd almost be tempted. I would almost be tempted on that. I've not even looked to the G on this planet. To see where we're at. Where's my Stratum Tech... This doesn't look like a Stratum Tectonicus area. What's going on? Where's my Stratum Tectonicus? What are we on? We're on 300. Maybe I'm going too fast. Maybe it's my video card. There it is, yeah, it is. I'm going too fast, clearly. My card vide. That's what they were called. I used to work in warehousing amongst other jobs. They were called card vides, video cards. I don't remember the stock number though, because that would have been sad if I still remembered the stock number on it. Let's go. Here we go. This is what it's all about. Disembark. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stream. But you just need to scroll through the first part of the stream because it's sales on the T11, which is a bit disappointing. But they got to do what they got to do. It's a commercial business. Oh, I thought it was hilarious. I found it hilarious.
Base value 19.01.
I thought they were one of us. No, they're not,
Distance
obviously.
500 meters.
Obviously
First
not.
partial
They're not
sample
one of
collected.
us. They're here to make the money, make the Benjamins, and hopefully make us happy at the same time. Hopefully 2 in 1.
Minimum distance reached. You traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Oh, there we go. The robot man says we've travelled over 500. We travelled far enough. Oh, I need to put my thing on. My down look. Oh, hang on. Let's reset it. There we go. There we go. Down look. I'll try and look out the side of my eyes. Do a side eye. We've got 1841 now. We're also on Zulu time in the UK as well, which is pretty good. We're now on Elite Dangerous time in the UK because stupid British summertime is over. And
Second partial sample collected.
Mrs. is at Pilate. She's gone to Pilate, so she's going to come back soon. So I'll probably end the stream then. I've already pre-engineered some salad, so I've done my bit for tea times, which is good. I've also engineered some. I've made some chili pickle. Yeah, it's definitely a rip-off, a Star Trek rip-off. I hope they don't get sued. I don't know. They got some Star Trek games. I don't know. They've probably not got that particular ship. I should use that little window, the little Zorgon Peterson window. Another Zorgon Peterson ship called the Caspian Explorer. Yeah. Nice. Love a bit of Zorgon Peterson. So I hope this ship is the same.
Sample
Looks
collection
good.
complete.
Sample collections complete. So let's go. This is what I did when I'm not streaming. This is exactly what I do. I just go. What I should do, I should have landed on a bacterium one. What bacterium we've got? Well, we've got a 1.69 million pounds. Let's do the back. Should we do the bacterium? Yeah, why not? It's a bit hilly. It's a bit hilly, but not bad hilly. Oh, let's just crack on, lads. Come on, come on. There's this lad, actually an old guy I used to work with. He used to say, "Crack on, lads." I think everything I say is just stolen from other people. I swear it is. My Elite Dangerous content isn't though. It's just me. Just me doing this. Yeah, I was thinking, what's that ship out of? Oh, come on, scan it. I need to Google it, don't I? I need to Google the Deep Space Nine ship.
Bacterium
Deep
surface
Space
confirmed
Nine
present.
ship.
Base value 1.69
Deep Space
minimum sample distance
9
500 meters.
spaceship.
First partial
But it's
sample
not got
collected.
that front end. To me, it's that kind of stocky look to it. Oh, that was it. Yeah. Oh, it has got a sorcery type look to it. What's it called? This Deep Space Nine ship. The bloody. I can't remember. It's called the Devastator. Oh, the Defiant. That's what it is. Yeah, they've kind of not, but it's got that kind of stocky look to the Defiant. It doesn't look like the Defiant at all, but it's got that. I'm getting the Defiant kind of vibes. Deep Space Nine, which is my favourite Star Trek, Star Wars, one of those spaceships. Star Trek spaceships. I mean, Star Wars is obviously the Princess Fairy Tale one, isn't it? And it is literally now with Disney. Have Disney bought Star Trek yet to make that into Princess Fairy Tale? That is my dream when they merge Star Trek with Star Wars. Actually do it. I would hate it. I would really hate it, but also I'd also love it because it'd annoy so many people. And I could finally be right about when I say Star Trek, when I mean Star Wars. I could finally be right about that. But I can't see how they would merge the universes, but I wouldn't put it past Disney doing anything. They're crazy people. They've got crazy ideas. They really have. Not just Mickey Mouse. It's not just Mickey Mouse BS, Disney. Which is
Second
fine.
partial sample collected.
Ooh, second partial sample. Hey, maybe the new spaceship will allow us to just scan one planet at a time. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a catch. Not a catch. There's got to be a draw. A hook, isn't it? It's called a hook. To get you in, get us into it. So that we pay them megabucks for it. Minimum
You
distance
traveled
reach.
over 500 meters
Anyone
from
see?
previous
There it
sample.
is. I do like this bacterium. I like this. I can do this bacterium. Are we blue yet? Come on, blue. Blue! There we go. Oh, we're not... We've gone out of the blue zone. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. There it is. There it is. I need to watch the latest Yannick's video as well. Because he's done a video, hasn't he, on the Panther Clipper Mark II. Because he's pretending... He's not buying them for arcs. And I think it'd be interesting to hear what he has to say on that. Except for the sexual innuendo. I don't like it when he uses that, but I kind of agree with a lot of what he's saying about the pay to win kind of business in a way. I do agree. I do agree with him more than I disagree, to be honest. So I think he is right. Yeah, there's going to be a new dedicated module, but what's it going to be? What's it going to be? There we go. Look at that. Lovely, lovely job. We finally got some Stratum Tectonicus, so there we go. That's what we were always wanting, wasn't it? Anyone remember which planet it was? Oh, it's not that one. It's a nested moon, isn't it? Nested planet or something. It's called something like that. Where they're both together, but sadly the one in front of me is not the one. Actually, let's go in there anyway. Oh, it'd help if I did SEO. But what I'm gonna do, something crazy. We're gonna target. We need to target the other moon. What we targeted? Let's have a look. So we got 3 targeted. Let's. Can we target that? And can we do like surface scanner and say no? Computer says no for surface scanner. I just wanna scan it. Oh no! Oh no! No, we've gone too far. We're too far. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. We're all right. We're gonna do all right. Let's go. We're going to go for the other one instead. The one we meant to go for. Yeah, we were talking about the jump range earlier, and 100 light years. Good question. Is it going to breach 100 light years? I reckon. I mean, we're on 80. This is on 80. Like on the dead on 80 is what I've got out of my Mandalay. So I reckon it'll be a little bit more, a bit more than that. So a stripped down build, it's got to be 100. So maybe 85, maybe 90 for a usable kind of explorer ship. It depends on what kind of toys you're taking with you. Yeah. I love a bit of Super Cruise. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Can it match? How far can it jump? Perhaps it can match the fleet carrier. Well, maybe, because there were also one thing that they did say about jump range was that it's going to have a special, one of the special abilities is going to be the neutron boost jumping. So I reckon you're right. I reckon you're onto something there with the new fleet carrier. I reckon it will be fleet carrier numbers for doing the neutron boost. Maybe even a bit higher than fleet carrier numbers. I don't know, because it's going to have an extra bonus on top of it. That's going to be the special FSD, perhaps. FSD SCO Mark II. Oh no, not again. Oh no, yeah, exactly, to give it that neutron boost. And maybe it'll punish the FSD less with the neutron boost. What are we on, 6 probes? 6. Do I even remember how to do 6 probes? Yeah. 95, yeah, good guns. Yeah, I've got an everything. My Mandalay is... It's ready for everything, this Mandalay. I've got 5A thrusters, I've got a 4A shield on it, standard shield. It's not indestructible, but it's meant to survive as much as you possibly can while not compromising on jump range. I've got one SRV in which I never use. I've got one what is it? I've even got them cooling things. What have you called them? Heat sinks. Right, what have we got? We know we've got the stratum, and we know we've got the bacteria. So this is more sensible than the last one that we went for. So let's go for this. 95, that is good, you know. But I prefer to have the maneuverable ship because I'm going to do exobiology and I want to enjoy myself. But I've not come against a problem with having 80 though. It's fine. To me it's good enough. I don't think I'd benefit from 90, 95 or 99 or whatever the max is. I have done max jump range builds before. I don't think... Have I done it in Mandalay? Maybe not. I did strip it down a bit. I stripped it down for for the what was it? The Mega Super Cruise event, wasn't it? Here we go. Hutton Orbital, there we go. That's the word I'm thinking of. I shouldn't even be tired. I've not been doing hardcore work today. But I've not got enough done that I should have done, which is a bit annoying. Anyone who's into broadband in the UK, don't use Vodafone. Had a horrific experience with them. They screwed up the contracting and refused to fix it. But they have fixed it now, apparently, allegedly. I need to get back on that. Refused. They bodged it, basically. But they said, oh, you don't lose out financially, which I would have done if they'd done the bodge. They're horrific. Horrific customer service. But what can you do? It's standard, I think, with every broadband, but I don't know who I'd recommend. I mean, I did Blacklist. I think it was Plusnet, but welcome home, Plusnet. I'll consider them next time, and absolute nightmare. Customer service wise, I don't know what Plusnet customer service is like. It's probably not great. But as long as the broadband works, that's all I want. That's all I want. First football.
Stratum Tectonicus confirmed.
Got some Tectonicus. What's the other one? Oh, they're exactly the same. Cerberus.
500 meters.
Exactly the same
First
on these
partial
two.
sample collected.
Let's go. Right, we've got another 8 minutes of the stream, and it's probably going to end. It's probably going to end. And what time we're on? 18:53. No, I got bogged down with all sorts of live admin today.
You travelled over 500 meters from previous sample.
I was going to do a work admin day, but I haven't done it now. It's going to got lots of things kind of to sort out for work, but I'll do that another day. There's always another day. Flexi time. I like the flexi days when they can happen between the shifts. It's good when you get them. Hey, the second sample. That's a dream. Hey, maybe you'll get like a new sampler. Oh, you need a new spacesuit for that, wouldn't you? With the new ship, so that's not going to happen. the Mark II spacesuit. I mean, I've got my spacesuit up to G5 now. My Artemis suit. Artemis Mark II, with only available with the Caspian
You
Explorer.
travelled over 500 meters from previous sample.
It'll do something crazy with the scanner. Here we go. So we want to land with both, don't we, ideally? That's got both. There we go. If we can land it there. I do like my Mandalay, but I've also brought the Sidewinder with me, but I just thought I'm going to blast off. I don't want any new space. Well, actually, no. It would be good to have new spacesuits because I've got materials to use to burn. So I could make a new Artemis Mark II suit with only scan one sample at a time. That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Oh, I'd almost miss it. In a way, but only slightly. But yeah, that would be crazy. Oh, what the freak? What am I doing, man? Stop it. Oh, I'm missing the bacterium. I'm doing bacterium now. I'm going to finish it. And this. Let's have a look. Yeah, bacterium. We can do that. Yeah, it does. It's an amazing looking ship. Not like my ship at the moment. Look at that. I really want... I don't want somebody to grief me at all, but look at the paint. It's terrible. I just rebuilt one of these at Colonia for a combat build, and I got most of the stuff I needed for it at Colonia, and it looked amazing. But this, nah, the Excellent Adventure, it's seen better days. Look at it. I mean, this G5 suit's amazing. Love it. I love it. You don't need to G5 it or G2 it or anything, but you know, you may as well if you fancy it. If you've got the materials to spare. and we've got the old gun, just in case. I've got a zoom lens as well, in case I want to... What I was going to use this for, I was going to zoom in, but look at that, it's rubbish to see anything on the horizon. You know, it's more for roleplay than anything else. But why can't we have binoculars? No, don't hate yourself for buying it, right? I mean, if you're genuinely going to get a use out of it, if you're going to enjoy it, that's what's important. Play the game your way, and I'm never gonna encourage people to just spend arcs on something because they feel like they miss out. But if you're gonna if you're gonna enjoy the ship, why not? Why not enjoy it? I mean, I don't want to do those videos where I'm telling people don't buy it, because if it's gameplay that you're going to enjoy, you know, life's too short to not play games you enjoy. And as well, so trying to find the right kind of balance. What am I looking for? Oh, I don't even want that. Yeah, I'm trying. It's the minefield that is the arcs for ships of any YouTuber. It's a huge minefield, and I'm kind of on the fence with it. I'm not on the fence with it at all. I'm not at all. But it's like, for players buying it, you know, it's up to you. It always is. I'm not going to try and tell people you're wrong, because you're not wrong. You play it, whatever game. Live life the way you want to live your life. You know, you shouldn't feel bad. And people do. I think people look at, like, from Reddit. People do seem to feel like they need to apologize for buying a ship for arcs. And my main concern on that is that you're buying the right ship. That's the main one. But you know, if it's like when they're buying the T9 and things like that. What is that? What is that? Can we sample it? Yes, we can. But I don't know about the T9 for arcs. Is that useful? I don't know. When the Panther Clipper was out, I thought T9 for arcs, for me, I thought, why are you not buying the Panther Clipper? Why are you not buying the Panther Clipper? But everyone has their reasons, you know. They know the Panther Clipper's out, but they're buying the T9. That's what they're doing. I mean, I wasn't, slagging anyone in Reddit. I tend to avoid that, because you don't know anyone's situation, you know. I don't want to slag people and say, oh, you shouldn't do this, you know, you shouldn't do that. I mean, there's lots of people that are going to do that anyway. I don't need to give people any good guidance on Reddit whatsoever, because people are often going to be there. I try and give guidance, help people on ship builds if I've got something to add to the conversation, to help people out so that they can get the best build that will work for them. Because my build, you know, some people aren't going to like my build for exploration. Some people are. Some people, it's all up to you, isn't it? But you can take parts of any build and take inspiration from them, can't you? And build the ship that you want to build. And maybe I should do that in my videos when I release a new ship. And it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for me when they release a new ship, because you've got to fit it between shifts. And you've got to get the gameplay in to make sure you know how the ship works. I'm not in the partner scheme, so I can't have early access. So that kind of hobbles me in a way, but a lot of creators are the same. And you try and put out a balanced review that is good for players, but also in time to make it useful for them. So you've got the timeline, and then for yourself as well. If you've got work to do in jazz, you've got to fit it all in, because I don't do this as a job. I'm not sure do any elite dangerous creators do YouTube as a job? I mean, maybe, but not solely elite dangerous creators. Yeah. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough being a creator. Don't advise it. I couldn't do it as a career. I don't know. I'm not that bothered about the kind of, you get a lot of comments, kind of random comments are good, you know, but also comments that are quite, you know, they put a lot of criticism in. Oh, what the freak! I hate that. Oh, it's like you need to. I don't know how to do that. It's like you need to plot a new route. We're on FSG cooldown. But yeah, you've got. I don't know. I just wish. I kind of wish FDev would do it where they are releasing DLCs and they charge us money for it, and then I can pay money for it. It's, you know, I can justify the price because of the channel and that, you know, to me. But with the ships, it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult to justify the price. So I've not bought every one. I've only bought the ones that I've been into. So you had the Panther Clipper. I should have, and the one that I should have bought was the. Funny enough, was the very first one, the Python Mark II, because I like doing the combat. But at the time, I was like throwing my toys out of the pram, saying this is ridiculous. I hate this as a business model. So for that reason, I didn't buy it. And I'm probably, maybe I was too busy, and that might have been the reason. But also, I just don't pay for it when you can get it for free. Why'd you pay for it? And I was thinking more as a gamer rather than as a creator. And recently, I've started buying more of the ships, but it's got to be something that I'm into, and I've done a lot of the things in Elite Dangerous. So why are we what? I don't know what's going on there. I don't understand. Oh, unlock destination. That's the button I wanted. I don't know how to do this. I really don't. It's like, I just wish there was a way. Unlock destination. Surely that means... Alright, I'm going to do the same mistake again. Nope, it's not showing up. But yeah, it's a crazy world of the old Elite Dangerous. What do you do, eh? What do you do? But yeah, it's good. It's good that they're supporting the game. It's good that it continues either way. You know, it's still the same game, and this is what kind of frustrates me about some people who criticise. I think it's justified to criticise the way Frontier operate and the way their business model works. I think it is as a gamer, because we are the people that pay money for their game. So I think it's right to say, well, I want to pay money in this way and not that way. I don't want to buy ships. I think that's right, you know, to say this is how I want. But because there's a lot of players who purely want to give money to the Frontier, so they'll buy a ship to support Frontier, but then Frontier think that's because they want to buy the ship. So yeah, I think it's a sticky wicket. It's a difficult one. But then there's people that maybe are buying things that they really shouldn't be buying. Oh, I'm just going to jump it. You know, because they don't have the impulse control. Some people are a lot like that, and they're buying it on credit and things, and I feel bad for them, really, but that's probably one of the things. But, you know, at least at the end of the day, you're not buying a ship now because it'll never become available. In the future, it does become available. So, I mean, it's a decent balance for the way that they're operating, you know. It's not the worst. It could be worse. Let's look at it that way. And we're still getting updated. We're still getting the game, and hopefully in the future there will be another Elite game that comes out, or something that can take the crown of Elite. But for me, there's none out there that really appeal to me. Oh, my fuel scoop's disengaged. Have I done it again? I need to just sit off the start, don't I? Too busy talking. Yeah, it is excessive. Like when all the prices went up, it was well above what you'd expect. Oh, come on, mate, get the right one. Yeah, the prices were kind of crazy, a bit crazy. Did not like that when the ARC's prices went up, because it happened. I bought my fleet carrier before the ARC's prices went up, and I was tempted to put a colour on my fleet carrier, but I just couldn't decide, and I like the original colour, so now it looks like I'm too tight, which I am too tight to pay ARCs for a colour for my fleet carrier when I'm perfectly happy with the fleet carrier as is. But there was a blue colour that I liked, but I never bought it in the end, you know, because of ARCs. No, we all love the game, that's why we play it. It's a very Moorish game, it's very addictive. It's the main game I play. Bit mad on yeah, they did go a bit mad on the cosmetics. And I keep missing the sales as well, but I get the free stuff every now and then. And they do the CGs for the free stuff. Like, I wouldn't have got a cosmetic, paint job for the Mandalay without it, 'cause I'm not paying money for it. I know a lot of people are well balls deep into it and they're paying for it, but I'm not. It's not that person. I don't look at the outside of my ship very often, to be honest. So I don't notice. Even, I know doing exobiology you do, but oh, can I not have some fuel scooping, please? Come on. Oh, come on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to hit the star or do something stupid here. But yeah, it's a great game. I played the original back in the day, and Frontier, which is Elite 2, was the main one I played on the Amiga. That was a great game. And it's followed in its footsteps, and it's nice. What are we looking for? Oh, there's my squadron as well, if anyone's interested in joining EAOC. I don't know how tight they are on entries, but yeah, the squadron is nice. Very happy squadron. Very nice people in it. Ben's are really... Well, they're all nice guys, to pick out some nice guys. Kurd. I can't think of the name now. A guy called Gavlar. Really nice guy, Australian chap. And, of course, the main man, Gen X George. He's a really nice chap. Does some good streams. So, what do we want to do? Icy bodies. Gas giants. Do we want to do anything with that? No, we don't. Let's move on. Yeah, you know what I was going to do with exobiology? I was going to get... I couldn't decide on the cowboy hat one. I was going to buy that, but arcs went up and it never happened. And I don't know whether it's because... I think I'd run out of arcs because I'd spent it on like ship colours. Ironically, on the ships that are now coming up in CGs all over the place, like the Python, and I think... I spent my arcs on the Python and the Caspian Explorer and stuff like that. Oh, it's great. And I've got loads of free stuff for those, which are pointless. Well, they're not pointless, but I paid arcs, you know. I was happy with the colours that I already picked out. There we go. Let's keep on. Oh, there we go. Lovely job. Sounds like my partner's back, which is nice. Gonna have to go and spend some quality time in a minute, but first off, let's just see. Oh, here's a good one. We'll do this system. We'll do this system before we end the stream. Let's just see what we've got. Rocky bodies. High metal content, was that? Nearly, not quite. Asteroids. Oh, 16 bodies. Should we do it? Yeah, why not? Cobra Mark 5. Yeah, I like the Mark 5. I mean, who doesn't? It's just an amazing small ship, and it kind of makes a lot of small ships redundant, or all of them. If you, Yannick's was saying quite rightly, all of them. Oh, what am I looking at? I'm in the wrong button. But Yannick's was saying quite rightly that it's made a lot of ships redundant, which is a real shame about the new ships, that they make them a bit too overpowered. The T11 to me made it. It really went above and beyond, and. Hopefully they don't go too far. I like flying my old ships, and I will still fly them. But it makes it... I don't know. I don't need the money. But if you're a new player and you need the money, it's difficult to fly the old ships because they're not. I mean, it's not that they're not meta. It's not even that they're not meta. The new ships are so much better. With that SCO ability, it just makes it... Like, doing exploration, I'm in the Mandalay now, but... I brought out my Viper 4, and that's got 50 light year jump range, but it's not that. It's the SCO ability that I'm using my fuel tank on those longer range. I don't know, 300,000 light second, one of those. You know, the 300,000 planets that are really long term SCO. You're using a lot of your fuel tank in the Vipers compared to the likes of the Mandalay. And I was going to bring the Cobra 5.
Non-locked body with fast rotation.
Fast rotation? Oh, lovely. Yeah, lovely job. That's another thing I need to do, speaking of fast rotation. I need to go to these planets with like crazy fast rotations and things on them, and that just game-breaking mechanics, and just go and see them. Like the Planet of Death. I don't think I've been there. I've been to the space station of Death. I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't know. I don't think I did a video. I thought of doing a video for it, but I don't think I did. On the Planet of Death. Maybe I did an announcement to say, hey guys, check out the Planet of Death. Sorry, the space station of Dev. But mega high G planets. I'm not sure I'm brave enough now to go for those. I probably should do it, but I'm just too rubbish at planetary landings. It's going to go wrong, isn't it? And it's like, can you afford the rebuy when you got billions on your account waiting to be cashed in with exobiology? Probably not. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Distant Worlds 3 though. Seeing some new phenomenon, perhaps a chillaxed, relaxed pace to it. Don't know how I'm going to play it yet. I might just cash in. I'm thinking of just cashing in my planetary finds and going for the. Just because I'm in Artemis. What's he called? Pratnav Artemis or whatever his name. Pratnav Antal. Because I'm in that, I get a percentage increase over my exobiology. So I might just cash in right at the end of Distant Worlds 3 with a high risk maneuver with however many billions in one go, and then it's my own fault if I destroy them all in a live stream or something. I might do that. But yeah, DBX over Mandy. Not sure. I thought. No, I'm not. I'm still Mandalay over DBX every day. I put a 5A. What is it? 5A thrusters on the DBX, but still, it's not as good as the Mandalay for performance. SCO performance. You've got the handling when you're on planet side. You're flying around. The flight is just so much better in the Mandalay, which is why I go for that. So, yeah, the Mandalay. And I love them at DBX, it was great. But now it's more of a bubble bus. I do get it out. I'll use it for flying around. I've not used it for a while for exobiology though. It's stupid. But if every now and then I cycle through, ships that I've not used in a while though, so I will use it again. Just not yet. Not yet. Well, I've got head tracking on actually. I should use it for that. Because notice I'm head tracking and jazz here. But that's handy for DBX. Yeah, well, you can look to the side anyway. You can take advantage of that massive windscreen a bit more. But it's SCO nonsense. And people say, why don't we have like an SCO module to make all ships SCO compliant? But maybe they're right. Maybe they are right. I used to think they were a bit wrong. But then it's like, well, maybe you'll never use them again. So, yeah, why not? Why not make an upgrade? But somehow make it slightly worse than, the current ships. Hey, look at that, nothing there. Let's have a see. Press the right button this time. Thrust down. Right, we've got rocky ice bodies. I said that was going to be the last one as well. I said, that's it. It's going to end now. I'm gonna search these. I want something like an Earth-like world. That's probably why. That's probably why I'm still going on. But air fryer. So we're gonna have some fries, vegan. I think they're like vegan chicken. I think they are vegan chicken steaks. I know it's not. I know steak isn't vegan. I know chicken isn't vegan. I know, but I'm just saying it to wind you up. But they're absolutely delicious. Utility slots? No, I don't use any utility slots. I suppose that's the difference, because Mandalay, I don't know. I don't need heat sinks on the Mandalay. I never use them. I do have heat sinks, but I don't use them. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you've got to use all your ships, and you use your favourites. You've got to fly your favourites. If you hate the Mandalay, you've got to not fly it. Oh, I mean, not hate it. I mean, if you like the DBX better, that's the correct word. You don't hate it, or maybe you do. Some people do hate it, and that's the wonderful thing about the game. There's so many spaceships to fly, so many options, so you can just fly your favourites. That's why I own every spaceship in the game except for the Cobra Mark IV. Every ship. So, and I've built them out. I mean, I've got multiples. I've got over 80 now. 81 I think now, because I just built a second combat Mandalay. I like the Mandalay for combat. I'm obsessed with the Mandalay for combat now. People said it's great for combat, but you know what? It actually is. I think it's probably the best pirate massacre combat ship in the game, probably. Yeah, because so if it's even if it's not, and the reason if you're going into has-reses or high reses and killing your pirates, the Mandalay is the best, and that's because it gives you easy ships to kill, and you've got a quick time to kill on each pirate. So really, you make the best pirate killing money using a Mandalay. At least I do anyway. And perhaps that's a skill thing or whatever, you know. But if I go in the what's the other one? The Panther, Python Mark II, then I'm not as good. And that's even with, I think that might even be with the shotgun build as well. It might not even be as good with that one, I think. And it is a bit of a shotgun build, my Mandalay, but I love it. It's my favourite. It's just got such great handling, and you can do it. You can do some really good combat builds with the Corvette. Corvette's good, but I do it every now and then for CGs, just because of the amount of time you spend out there. If I want to spend a long time just out in the has-res, Corvette, yeah, easy job. But I kind of do, I do both. But if I want to do high maneuverability, high maneuverability fun time, it's either at the moment it's either the Mandalay or the Python Mark II, because they're just my favourites and they're very good. But you can do the I was going to say the Cobra Mark V is an excellent one, and there's some really good PvP builds on that which I've not managed to get around to building. But I think they're funny hulls, shieldless kind of builds, so they're kind of crazy. I've been killed many times with those, but PvP's not my thing, so I'm not good enough. So what's the point of trying to force yourself to do something you ain't good at? Although having said that, I do Fargoid combat, so. And I don't know, brute force builds is where I won using that. So yeah, you've got to do everything in the game you enjoy. There's so much to play, so much to. But even then, sometimes you can get burnt out, like any game. And this is that kind of game because it can tend. There can be a grind as well if you unlock engineers. What are you looking for? Oh, new codex entry. I like a bit of a new codex entry. Is that it? Oh no, we've still got some down there. Right, this is it. This is it. New codex entry. I don't know. What's our new codex entry though?
42C.
That's what I really want to know.
With life. May host a new personal codex entry.
Right.
Landable with atmosphere.
I am going to end this stream eventually. Don't you worry, guys. I'm pretty. This is like. This is just me, you know. Going over time, it's pretty standard. It's got to be 3 minutes long. 5 minutes later, I am now finished. Standard. So you got 3 minutes, but dead on 3 minutes also. Yeah, the Corsair is nice. I've flown it quite a bit. I did a build purely combat. I was arguing with someone on my YouTube. Sometimes I argue with people because the Corsair is an excellent combat orientated multi-use ship, and that's how I built it. And they say, no, you should just build a combat one. And I'm like, yeah, that's not what this video's about. And no, I didn't build that. But yeah, you could do, but I thought this is good enough, and it was good enough. But yeah, combat builds. Yeah, you can just do a pure combat build. It's a nice build, nice ship. But going back to it, I think I used it as a Fargoid ship as well, but I don't know. I didn't get to compare like for like. It's been a while, but the Chieftain, I'm not sure if I enjoy it as much as the Chieftain and Challenger, but maybe I've just not used it enough. It's just the handling is a bit like the Crate Mark II in a way, and I know it's got the massive boost speed, which is where you really benefit, and it's amazing boost speed. But yeah, definitely a ship worth considering. And the other thing about it, compared to the Python Mark II, is it's very, very hardy because you've got lots of, you can have lots of HRPs in there, which is why it's good for Fargoid combat as well. What are we looking for? Just looking to see if there's any bits and pieces out there. What have we got? Oh, why don't I look at my carbon dioxide biological 3? Is that stratum? It's some kind of stratum. So what's our thingy bob say? Stratum, let's have a look. Stratum limaxus, lime. And we have some, that's at 1D. So what is that? 1D, 1E. Is that one? Biological 1, 1D. No, 1D. No, that was the one I was looking at. Oh, I don't know. Can't focus. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to do that, but I might just go out to it ready. I don't know. What's stratum limaxus? 1.36 million. I might go to it anyway. Why not? It's called stratum. It's the wrong stratum. It's worth about as much as bacterium. Definitely wrong. Yeah, I mean, I reckon the neutron. Somebody said, yeah, about that comment about. I just itched my nose then. Sorry about that. Just telling you because I ain't got the camera on. Just itched my nose. I would have done that on camera. I know I wouldn't have done it on camera, but I reckon it'll be 500. I think someone rightly said, with the will it be comparable to the carriers? I reckon it'll be 500 neutron boosted. That'll be hilarious. Oh, what are we doing? Come on, mate. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get to this planet, scan it. Actually, I don't want to scan it, do I? Because I don't even want to land on it because I don't want to do this. This is 3. We've got 22 minutes past. Let's just double check. Let's just double check. I could like communicate, but I don't. Who communicates these days? Who communicates? There we go. Okay, yeah. Oh, pilots is nearly finished. Okay, I thought I might be able to do it. What have we got down there? Stratum, tubers, stratum, concha. We got 7 million potentially, and 11 million potential on the tubers cavers. Whatever a tubers cavers is. 200. Yeah, it's. Oh, I've done it again. I was thinking about I was trying to think about the neutron boost range, but yeah. Hello. Yeah, hopefully mute worked, and that wasn't a really exciting conversation about putting in fries, whatever they're called, which this stream is sponsored by. No, it's not. What should it be sponsored by? I found something really good the other day. There was something really good. Oh, that's it, Suma. Sponsored by Suma. There's this place called Suma. If you're in the UK and you want to get organic produce via a genuine co-op, Suma, Bacterium, Stratum and Tussock. Suma is the way to go. I'm not sponsored by them, but it doesn't matter. They're so amazing. There we go. But yeah, 200. I want it to be 500. But that would be hilarious. Oh, 500. I mean, what is that? It's like... That's that like 20 jumps to get to Colonia. Nice. But it's not a carrier where you got this cooldown, which is why I've never brought my carrier to Colonia, but I did hitch a ride off another chum's carrier, so that was really good. That's the only reason I'm out here, because I did it on while I was at work. I was jumping in the carrier thanks to my chum. It's amazing. That is the amazing thing about carrier, and the Fleet Carrier Owners Club is. I mean, that's the good thing about Elite Dangerous. The community is so good. So I know we argue amongst each other about random stuff. Sometimes it doesn't even matter, really. But it's so good. There's such a lot of helpful people out there. There are unhelpful people as well. Don't get me wrong, but it's such a great game community-wise. Whereas GTA isn't. Communities, I don't know. GTA it could be, but it isn't. And it's a complete opposite. It's like what gankers are here. We've not had a ganker during this stream, so that's pretty good. Oh, come on. We'll go and get that rubbish stratum. It's worth 1.36 million. I should have gone for the other one first. Don't know where it is though, man. Let's have it. Let's do it. We've got about, what is it, 20 minutes in the fries. And we're going to finish. We're genuinely going to finish otherwise.
Stratum Paleus confirmed present. Base
There we
value
go.
1.36
Pallias.
million.
Pallias.
Minimum
What's
sample
Pallias?
distance 500 meters.
Oh, hang on. Yeah,
First partial
1.3.
sample
Yeah, good.
collected.
Small drive, 200. Yeah, 200. I want it to be 500. I really do. It doesn't make sense not being 500. No, let's go in between. Oh, that's what I want. I want that stuff there. I want that stuff
Minimum
there.
distance reached.
Oh,
You've
distance
traveled over
reach.
500 meters from previous sample.
Oh, what the hell am I doing? But it's exciting. 250. Let's go 250. Let's go with. Should we go for 250? Do you reckon 250 is a reasonable number for neutron boost jumping? I've not done neutron boost jumping for such a long time. As I just tend to just do standard jumping, or I'll jump in my carrier. Or I'll go for Doghead's lighthouse and then pick random neutron places on the way. There we go, 2 out of 3. I really do it the wrong way. My channel was called GTA the wrong ways, but I don't know, you've got to play the game how you enjoy it, which is the beauty of the game. Alright, let's get the last bit of stratum. It's not stratus, is a cloud. It's a layer cloud in a lower atmosphere. Can bring things like hill fog. Let's have a look. So we got
Minimum distance reached.
minimum distance
traveled
reach.
over
Good.
500
Where's the other
meters from previous
jazzy Jeff bits? So we want those little Bobby knobber knob stuff. That bobber knob stuff. There it is. We'll land on the bobber knobs, and then we'll get our stratums. And then we're in for a winner here. This is going to be amazing. And this is a genuine end of the stream, so we're going to get our stuff. Maybe we'll finish on bacterium, the best of all. We love the bacterium, of course we do. I am looking forward to Distant Worlds 3 though, because I've not been on Distant Worlds before. I think I could have done Distant Worlds, but I didn't know it existed, which is really rubbish. There we go. This is oh, that's a pretty one. Is it going to be the one that's worth megabucks though? Megabucks. What is it?
Propagator confirmed present.
Okay, Tussock worth 1 million. We could have had the tubulus worth at 7, one worth 7, one worth 11, but no, we got the Tussock. It's all stuff worth 1 million. Awesome. Well, sometimes you got to shize at the small stuff, haven't you?
Minimum distance reached.
Hey, minimum distance reached.
Meters from previous sample.
Hey, look at that, 86% with that landing. This is it. This is how I fly. This is how I roll. Some days I have days when I'm just gentle, but today I'm not gentle.
Second partial
I'm
sample
too rough. No, too rough. That's bored. And we need to get the stratum. No, not stratum. Bacterium, as well as the tussock or whatever it is. Is it a tussock? Yes, it's a tussock. Okay, let's see.
Minimum distance reached. You traveled
I need
over
a.
200
I wish I
meters
had.
from
I don't
previous
need a new
sample.
graphics card. That's the other fear as well for me. What about when my graphics card gets rubbish and I can't play the game anymore? What do I do? Do I buy a new one? They're so expensive. That's thanks to AI ruining it for everything. Prices just went up, you know, during COVID, wasn't it? And then went back down again. No, didn't go down. They stayed up, and I bought them at a peak. And the peak was that apparently is a good price though, or apparently was a good price because prices haven't changed much. And I don't know. You spend a lot. I spent a lot of money on this computer, but it's not a lot of money in the big scheme of things now. But it was a lot of money at the time, and it's a lot of money to me, and that's what's important. But I like the stream, but I like the streaming and jazz. I think that's the fun bit. Maybe I'll just continue streaming, but in the future, maybe
Sample collection complete.
hopefully still be able to play Elite Dangerous and stream that. I mean, they're not hopefully not going to make the game completely unplayable for this computer that I've got now. It's got a 3070.
Is confirmed present.
But you
Base
never
value
know.
1 million.
I
Minimum
mean,
sample
it's
distance
quite an old
500
game,
meters.
so you'd hope they'd release
Partial
a
sample
new one
collected.
in the future. That should be future-proof enough for this game. But yeah, also the stream thing, you know, the YouTube, it's like how much time do you have for it and all that
You
jazz.
traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Hey, we're 500 meters away. That means we can land on some bacteria. Anyone see any bacterium around here? Anyone see an aircraft carrier around here? That's a quote from Top Gun during the opening scene, where which you'll remember no doubt, where Cougar has lost the edge and he has to get talked down via Maverick, where he makes that funny joke. Anyone see an aircraft carrier around here? Because he wasn't landing on the aircraft carrier because he's in fear. Aircraft carrier landings, obviously the most extreme landing in the world, hardcore, can go wrong. And you can imagine someone in a high stress environment making a mistake and going through that fear. But he talked him down, and that was a good thing to do. Ballsy, brave thing to do. Well done, Maverick. And that's why I'm called Maverick, I suppose, because of Maverick. But now, in hindsight, I made it Maverick. It looks like Fagin, but it's vegan in Welsh. But not Maverick in Welsh. I don't know how to spell Maverick in Welsh. Maybe I didn't Google it. Maybe the word doesn't exist. But the word vegan doesn't exist in Welsh, which is how it's spelt in my commander name. And I was going to call this channel Maverick Vegan as well, rather than The Way, but it was called GTA The Wrong Way. So The Way is just a shortening of that. It's The Way, because the idea is it's not the wrong way. Hopefully it's the right way for you, or for me, for one of us.
Minimum distance reached.
Hey,
You
minimum
traveled
distance
over 500
reached.
meters from previous sample.
Where are they? I think the colours are quite similar. Oh, I'm going too fast. The thing is, I'm still getting back into exobiology. But this is going to be the last one to end the stream. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. By all means, drop comments on your thoughts if you're watching this in the future, on your thoughts on the latest updates and how that's coming to play. Are you going to be buying the Caspian Explorer? And hopefully you're certainly going to engage with the assaulting megaship kind of business as that comes in, because that is going to be pretty good fun. I'm hoping they're not going to let us down on that one. But yeah, it's all positive stuff, I think. All good in the future. I do like exploration, so it's all going to tie in. I like the way when they tie in stuff with the community via doing
Sample collection complete.
the Distant Worlds 3 adventure. So do join the Distant Worlds 3. You can log on. If you Google Distant Worlds 3, you can add yourself to the roster to say you're up for it, so that you'll get a little badge at the end, basically. But it's going to be epic if you're into exploration, and it's going to be a good excuse to go and see some new things in the world, as well as some old features that are well known, and make some new discoveries and old discoveries. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's January's kickoff, in it, something like that. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for joining as well, because you're what really makes the stream good, because you help direct me talking to myself ultimately, otherwise, isn't it? If you don't join, I'm talking to myself, and that's going to end up pretty bad, because they're going to take me away in the yellow van, basically. But I need to turn this tracking off as well, so I stop looking around. But I think it's a lot of positivity coming into the game with the updates, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching. Have a most excellent day if you are playing Elite Danger A.